Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. So we've been on a roll with Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, and by on a roll I mean struggling a lot to get through it, but getting through it. We have finished episode 1 and we have finished episode 2 twice. Once for the good ending, once for the bad ending. And now we're playing the episode you unlock when you get the bad ending, episode EX. Wherein you play through the game, except you're using the cast from the original Curse of the Moon. Which has been a bit tough to get used to, but we're gonna keep on trying. Right, so this level is the architect of my suffering. No, it's actually the next level I think is very hard, but this one is pretty hard too. I actually think this level is probably a bit harder than the next one, but the boss isn't. But I might have that the wrong way around. Anyway, we want to get to the final checkpoint, preferably with as many people and resources as possible. Anything in this wall? I guess not. Yeah, the music in this place. Let's see. I think we just about have all the sub-weapons we want. Maybe we need the additional attack power for Zangetsu. Ouch. Yeah, these places with the rapidly moving platforms always freak me out a bit. Alright, we were able to heal, so no problem. Ah, there we have it. Whoops. For some reason I thought that stuff on the left was decoration, but no, it's real lava and it hurts when you touch it. Checkpoint. Whoops, I gave up my good power-up by being a silly goof. Whoops. One can jump too much. There we go, and now let's keep it that way, please. Okay, let's not forget that Alfred's ability is a ridiculous cheese method, wherein we can defend ourselves against just about any projectile that comes in. Probably should have just used Alfred's ability there. You know, whenever a character is called Alfred, I always want to call them Albert, and the reverse as well. Like in Resident Evil Code Veronica, you had, I think, Albert. No, you had Alfred. Alfred was the brother of Alexia, but you also had Albert Wesker, and it was especially confusing. But yeah, we don't want to grab that. Yeah, look at this cheese. Challenge? What challenge? That's how you're supposed to do that, by the way. I must have been completely brain dead yesterday for not figuring that out. You know when it's hot and you get tired and you start losing the ability to figure out basic stuff? That's what was happening there. But we're all good now, probably. Oops. That was bad. Everyone is a bit beat up, which we probably should try to prevent from happening. Yeah, even this room, which is so simple, started feeling difficult yesterday. That's a good sign that you're either way too hot or too exhausted to continue on. Like right now I'm just breezing through this whole stage, no problem. Like, I've taken a few hits for sure, but that's really about it. Oh, whoops. We can't cheese this room if we don't have, that shield that Alfred gives us. Alright, so we're at the door to the boss, but almost everyone is severely injured. Who do we want to heal? I've gotten the notion that Jeeble is probably the best character against this boss. Out of these, anyway. Although Miriam will probably always be one of my favorite characters, period, in this game. In these games, anyway. Just because she's basically just a Belmont. Alright, boss time. Let me take a sip of my coffee. And then let's die, because this boss is hard. I never know who I should switch to if I think I'm gonna take a hit. It's like probably the person with the largest health bar, but what if I want to use them? Because if they die, I can't use them anymore. Jeeble is also good at getting away from that particular attack. Alright, now he's gonna emerge, probably with the tail this time, yeah. Oh, no. Completely misjudged that. Whoops, that was bad. Alright, now he's gonna come up again with the tail this time, perhaps? Yep. Now I can act like I predicted it, even though I had it totally wrong last time. Oh, whoops. Well, there goes Miriam. And there goes the first attempt. Alright, who to heal? Actually, it's a bad call to heal Jeeble. I just realized that because Jeeble can heal himself. He can heal himself. Like, with his bat ability, he can steal blood from enemies, so probably kind of dumb to waste a heal on him when he's the only character who can actually heal without that. That's what I get for just arbitrarily picking the lowest health person. Ah well. Let's be honest here, Miriam is a good character, but in this fight, maybe not quite as much. I love how you can basically make sure you hit the whole... Okay. One dangerous thing there is if you take too long about getting away, he dives down on you, which is unpleasant. Okay. Oh, we can also use Sengetsu's attack up. I'm just not sure if it's a good idea. Well, the quicker we kill him, the more we can... Ow, okay, that's Jeeble almost done. But the boss is also almost done, so... If we play our cards just right this time... No, let's not switch to Jeeble anymore. Wouldn't want him to die. Alright, the tail, so he's gonna bite now. There we go. And now he's gonna do his annoying desperation attack. Nope. But that won't kill me. And I've won. There we go. Just barely won, but I won. No idea why this was so hard yesterday for some reason. But this is the real scary part. But first, let's watch this. Sengetsu was telling them about his new friends. That's great. I love all the little character building moments we get in those short scenes. Very, very good. Okay, so this stage is the big one, because I'm wondering how much of a game changer the Curse of the Moon 1 cast is gonna be here. Because this boss was pretty much the bane of my existence in my last several playthroughs. Okay, so we want to fly up here with Jeeble now. And go through a completely alternate path of this stage. Which is very neato. You love to see it. I like that he uses his head, by the way, as a weapon. Oh, hey! I remember, in my several last playthroughs, I was complaining about how this guy only appears once, but now he's appearing in another place, so... I guess this is 2 instances of this enemy we have determined to exist. Do we want this? I guess we want this, because it's pretty powerful. Okay, I'm not doing well. Okay, just use the spam. If all else fails, just spam. Oh. So that's how it's gonna be. You're just gonna have instant death. Nice. You're just gonna have a ton of them here. Oh, okay, so... Miriam's whip destroys that sort of stuff. That's cool. And then we come out here. I mean, I want to act like I know where this is, but I'm not sure. Well. And just when I was about to grab a heal, too. Oh, whoops, we grabbed the ice. I don't think we want that, but... Well, grab the healing on accident. Whoops. You know, I thought I had Alfred selected, so I was desperately trying to use the shield before realizing, oh, I don't actually have him selected. Oh, you can freeze these towers. That's interesting. Miriam's whip is so powerful, I love it. If that had knocked me down, that would have been very upsetting. Okay, let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Can we freeze and then break it? I mean, we could break off the ice, but that's about it. Well, we could break off the ice, but we can't actually destroy it. We probably need that hammer. We probably need the ice and then Miriam's hammer, unfortunately. Which means this was doomed to fail. But hey, we have another path, so it's fine. Okay, can we get a new one for Alfred? Right, there we go. The original. Okay, let's just wait here a bit. Don't be hasty. Oh, I don't really understand how that happened, but sure. Now it's all up to old man. No ice, thank you. Although I could really use some ice in real life, really. Well, whoops. Gotta adjust to the new routes through the stage. Oh, whoops. Completely forgot that those come in from below as well. Lots of money. Yeah, this stage is challenging. The disappearing blocks are always a good time, and by that a good time I really mean a bad time. They put a lot of pressure on you. Well, do we... I guess we could shatter that one with the ice and then Alfred's attack, since we can actually reach this one. Guess there must be some kind of path there, right? Problem is, I don't have enough weapons energy. What I'm guessing will happen is I'll freeze it and then it... Guess not. Oh, you can break those skeletons for some healing? That's surprising. How many axes do you have? Do we want to keep the big hammer? I guess we do. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about these guys. I mean, I can fly over him, but then I'm stuck behind him, so probably not the best idea. Oh my, you see that? Those are the arrow shooters that are also in the boss battle. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that didn't kill me, at least. Should probably keep out another character, just so we can be assured that our poor friend Jeeble doesn't die. Ah, yes. So. All attack up. Very good, very good. See, that's what's supposed to happen. What the heck is that? Have we seen that before? It's like a star and a sickle, and it looks terrifying. What a horrifying design. Yes, thank you. Some healing. I don't know if we've actually reached the final checkpoint just yet. I don't think so, though. This path feels completely different. Okay, we should probably switch to another character for now. Just because poor Jeeble doesn't have much weapons energy left to use. Oh. Oof, the knockback is such a killer. Gotta be careful about that. Well, that almost went very wrong. But you know, almost is nothing. Okay, if we could prevent ourselves from getting knocked off the platform by one of those really mean floating enemies. Dullahan heads, that is. But apparently I can't remember the names of things when I'm nervous. Ah, yeah. This looks like familiar territory. Did you see the save there? The Jeeble save? Hey Megallians, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're now playing with the Curse of the Moon 1 cast of characters. Oh! This is the room before the boss. That means the checkpoint is like 1,000,000 miles away. There we go. Yeah, one thing I was really interested in trying out, Megallion, is seeing if the boss would be harder with these guys or easier. Because I'm hoping easier, of course. The problem is we don't have Alfred's overpowered ability with us right now. Okay, now we do. I'm not sure if you're familiar with these characters, but this lady here is Miriam. She's the main character of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. She's kind of like the Castlevania characters of old, uses a whip, jumps really well, slides, generally a good character. This is, well, probably, I'll explain it when I'm not dying horribly against the boss. Right, I might have to get to the boss with all 4 characters actually intact. At the last stage, I just breezed my way through like it was nothing, and now... Right, well, I'm not fighting the boss anymore, so... the character who just died is Miriam, uses a whip, slides, jumps really well. Good character, fairly large health bar, not as large as Zangetsu's or Hachi's, but still pretty long. This fellow here is kind of the first game's Robert, in that he's very powerful but has a low health bar. He's Alfred. He's an alchemist. His attack is slow. He is slow. His jumps aren't good, but his abilities are crazy good. So you have a shield, for example, that protects you against projectiles for a while. This fellow here is Jibel. He's kind of a vampire, so he turns into a bat. And like Hachi, his special ability is always that, so he can't get a new special ability. Yeah, now I've lost 2 of my characters, so this probably isn't gonna go well. But I need to get into the groove of it anyway. This boss is always quite a challenge. I guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. Yeah, look how I can just protect myself against everything that comes at me right now. But not against that, apparently. Okay, that still hurts. Good to know. Yeah, ow. Ouch. You see, when I can actually get at him, I can damage him quite a bit. But that's the thing, isn't it? Can you actually get at him? Oh, well, I have the wrong sub-weapon now, so... Yeah, Alfred is on his own completely useless, unfortunately. So this is probably gonna be a moot attempt, but it's fine. We have a few extra lives left. We're gonna give him another shot with the whole cast present, hopefully. Yeah. I mean, the freezing is very cool. But... the old Robert, basically, yeah. Right, this is very far from the boss. I am displeased. I am even more displeased now. Oh, it hurts when it opens. Okay, then. If it looks like I'm playing terribly, blame it on the temperature. Nah, but seriously, it's pretty hot today, I gotta say. Sometimes parts of the level seem so easy, and sometimes they seem rather challenging. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what they want me to do about these guys. Because the skeleton is pointing that way like there's a secret here, right? But I don't know if there actually is one. Aha! You can't hit me with your axes. Unless I'm standing right up in your face, in which case you can. Yeah, this is probably not gonna be a good run of the boss, but I still need that 1-up energy, so I'll keep going. Welp. See, the problem is if you get hit in midair as G-Bull, you just drop him into a ravine. Oh, I had my crew for about half an hour at the start of the stream. It was going really well. Beat a level. And now we're here. And it's all going wrong again. It's actually going to be nice here this week, but we got hit with a tropical storm. And now it's supposed to rain for a week, so trip cancelled yet again. Oh, that's such a shame. So annoying when the weather keeps getting in your way. Well, hopefully it'll be next weekend for sure, yeah. I don't know what it is about this part. Maybe I should just take the normal route for this stage next time. I'm gonna drop everyone and restart. I already picked up the special item from the other route, so maybe I should just take another route through the stage this time, like the normal one, and see how that turns out. Just because I hate this path to the boss even more than the other one. I need to hydrate, that'll beat it. Oh. That might be a good idea, yeah. I did finish my coffee, but I'll, yeah, I'll grab some water in a bit. I actually had pizza earlier, so I'm, there's a lot of salt in those, as it turns out. That's probably why I relate to them so much. Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing, Magellan. The big guys with the candles, I think, but this is purely speculative because people keep dying before I get to them. I think you need to freeze them with Alfred's attack and then smash them with Miriam's axe attack. So basically you need 2 special sub-weapons to make it work. That's what I think, but we'll never know unless I actually reach this room with the characters I need. I only eat high sodium meals, exactly. Salt is my very essence. I wonder if that candle to the top left there is worth it. Also, this enemy I pointed out before is quite a scary design. It's like a 5-pointed star and a sickle, except the 5-pointed star is limbs. It's pretty scary looking. But yeah, see, Alfred can do this. Freeze an enemy and shatter them instantly. Which is very good, but it's situational. However, it doesn't work against those big guys. I tried it and the ice just breaks off of them instead of killing them. So that begs the question. How do we actually destroy them? Alright, last meeting of the day. Be right back. Good luck with the salt. Maybe throw some salt over your shoulder. Isn't that supposed to be lucky? Good point. If I find some salt, maybe I'll do it. Maybe invest in salt lamps too. Good point. I mean, with all the salt I've been spewing here, you could make a whole, like 2 dozen of those rock salt lamps. Yeah, there's so much distance to the boss here. Like, it feels like you're set up for failure when you're when you have to go that far. And it's still not over. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Why is there... Ow. Why is there so much distance to the boss? I don't get it. Alright, now we have no weapons energy, but... okay, that was probably bad. If I wanted to try the thing where I use the freezing and also... I'm guessing the candles don't respond, but if I wanted to do the freezing and the axe smash, I probably should have thought of that before I... destroyed the candle with Jeeble. Because since Jeeble doesn't get sub-weapons, you always just get weapons energy for it. Which, to be fair, I do need a lot of right now. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. When and that is a when I game over, I'm gonna take the other path. So I don't know why they set it up like this, but it's unpleasant. Come on, stop walking. Because those two sub-weapons are right here. There has to be a reason for that, right? Come on, the one time I actually want weapons energy and you don't give it to me. There we go. Okay, I think both cost 5, hopefully, or I'm gonna be in for a nasty surprise. Okay, so I think what happened there was I was standing too close to it. Or not. Why did it work last time? Is it because it's pointed in the wrong direction now? Well, I'm very confused. Okay, what if I just... Okay, that surprisingly actually... Oh, interesting. So you smash, you dive under, and you smash. Interesting. Problem is, it's still, even with that shortcut, it's still a huge distance. And I appreciate them adding new stuff to this level. What I don't appreciate so much is just how long it takes to get back to the actual boss. On the sunny side, I guess there are a lot of 1-ups here. Yeah, with the right equipment, this room is actually quite easy. So I could probably eventually learn this. The problem is, it's such a long distance that it feels a bit cheap. Like every time you lose the boss, I guess you have to do a very, very long segment again. But maybe it feels longer because I'm bad at it. That's entirely possible, you know? You gotta love Miriam's range, at least. It's tempting to intentionally take the game over, but I think we're gonna keep trying. And keep building up some 1-ups. After all, we've got to give it a fair shot. Alright, so Miriam's sub-weapon here is very much like Robert's default. It's a bit more vertical, I think, but... Yeah, we're not really doing much damage here, though, are we? Yeah, it's nice that I can hit her from here. Why do you keep saying her? I think I'm confusing this one with the Gremory. Yeah, I think I can hit the sarcophagus from here. Oh, for some reason I thought the shield would kill it instantly. But that was a terrible assumption to make. Oh, that was actually going really well too, sadly. Whoops. I think maybe one thing is just to be careful in this room. Be careful, he says. There we go. Because yeah, this road is causing me to keep losing my characters every time, which is a problem. The problem is, once I actually have the right tools, I'm already across the room, so the whole thing is pointless. Well, 3 characters is not too bad. Not sure we have much use for that ability, though. Well, that's not what I wanted. That's definitely not what I wanted. I keep getting 1-ups, but at this point I'm like, maybe we should just go from the start and take another path through this stage. There were items in these stages that we didn't pick up. Well. And if I do the stage select, I still have the item, right? Yeah, okay. Let's just start from the beginning. I'm absolutely done with this nonsense. With these shenanigans. Should probably not get hit by literally every enemy here. Preferably. Alright. I'll be interested to see how this goes, because this is actually the path that was not specially made for these characters, so that's always interesting. I wouldn't say the challenge has been trivial so far, but it's clearly easier. Okay, good. We want to keep that one. So yeah, the temperature has been quite crazy these past few days. I think it was up to 32 degrees today. Just pretty much just tropical by our standards. See, that's why you want someone with a superior jump. Oh, interesting. This is another path that only Wait, what? Well, I'm confused. I thought for sure we could pass through there with Cheeble, but maybe this is actually where it leads into. Okay, there's another path, and this one we can absolutely reach with Cheeble. Maybe I shouldn't have, but... Oh no, this is still familiar territory. Okay, this won't help against the ninjas, but it'll make things a bit less annoying. Well, it will help. It won't completely help, but... you know what I mean. There'll still be a problem, because they can pretty easily get through the shield, and then what, you know? Yeah, on this path you basically fast-track your way to the end, which I much prefer. Okay, who to heal, because everyone is in bad shape. Probably should have done Miriam, and probably should heal Jeeble by using his blood-sucking ability. Ah, right, this one. Well, healed a bit, got hit by him, and wasted the heal. Oh, there's yet another secret path here that we didn't look at yet. So many alternate routes. It's really kind of baffling how much content there is in this game. I respect it. I guess I should check these walls, since we haven't checked them before. The bitrate says nothing on Twitch, which makes me a bit nervous. Oh, hey, nice. See, that's a way better path to the ending. Come on. Fly into the bats. You need to hit him just right. Whoops. Yeah. I didn't want to risk getting hit again there. If this turns out to be too hard for us right now, we might have to look for those other items we missed out on. Well. Well, the rest is all full health now, at least. Yeah, I have one more day of work left, and then it's finally my vacation, too. I'm pretty happy about that. Not sure what I'm actually gonna do with it yet. Mostly just a rest, I guess. Just have a week of not having to go to work every day. That might be just what I need, without too many other expectations of it. Anyway, so if we wanted the answer to the question, is this boss much easier with this group of people? I don't really think it is, but... Wait, okay. On. And on. Okay, and on. Okay, we managed to hurt him pretty good there. No, come on. That was going really well until I lost the ball. I dropped the ball very badly. Why did I do that? Why did I jump off? I think I tried to straighten myself out like quickly, and I ended up losing the whole thing because of that. Yeah, that's such a shame, because it was going really well. Well, we still have 2 characters, so it's not over. Oh, well, now it might be. Should be down to about half from the start, but if we can't reach it consistently and hit it in the face, that won't matter much. Okay, we can hit both, actually, so that's a really good thing to keep in mind. Okay, so but this is a really good thing actually. We can knock out 2 of these arrows spraying things, so... Oh, come on. I really thought I was gonna do it. Well, now it's completely ruined. Getting so close is always really bittersweet, because it means I can probably do this if I have one more character, which means I could have done it from the start, but... This lets me skip the spider room, which means it's the best skip ever made. I slid as fast as I could, but I still couldn't get the money. Rip. That is one disadvantage to having only a very short path to the boss, if you want to call it a disadvantage. Few enemies to kill means less points, means less opportunities to get a continue. So it is a double-edged sword in a way. Okay, we're in a bad rhythm here. Let me hopefully get out of that. We got out of it before I got hit, but this entire room can really mess you up. At least these guys are still here to offer us pain. Good thing I didn't grab this, so no harm, no foul. Yeah. The path to success is knowing exactly how far Miriam needs to be, like the reach of her whip. If you know that, you can win. Well, we don't have the extra powerful ability this time, which is painful. Yeah, in a way, Jeeble could be an even better Robert in this battle, because he can hit the second spout as well, arrow shooter, whatever you want to call it. It's not a spout. It's not shooting water. But it is shooting, though. And he can also hit stuff above us, which makes him an excellent candidate to get rid of that stuff. Okay, had to back out for a bit there to prevent electricity from being a problem. No, 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 no. Wrong, wrong. Okay, there we go. Okay, as long as we keep a clear mind, we can do this. Yeah, that's very good. I knew I liked you, Jeeble. Yeah, it pays not to get too frustrated when you fall down. I think that's just part of this battle. Ow. Probably need to use a few other characters to actually hit him the next time, because we don't want to be losing Jeeble, since he's our best shot at winning this. Okay, I think this might be it. Yep. And everyone is alive, by the way. Sometimes the route you take is more important than the actual boss itself. We're all checking to see if there were still bugs in there. There definitely were. Okay, this level. This is another level that could be very difficult or very easy, entirely depending on how the alternate paths work with these characters. I will say these little cauldrons should be easy to kill thanks to Jeeble. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, maybe we need to just cheese this room a bit. Oh, right, here's our first alternate path already. I guess we'll just check it out. But if it turns out to be even harder than the other one, I'm gonna probably not do it. Probably need to someone who probably need to use someone who's good at jumping, except she's dead now. Jeeble is good at flying, but I hate the knockback in this game with a fiery passion, I'll tell you that much. Saved by that. Okay then. Well, I wasn't gonna get lucky like that again. And the problem is I know I need to do this part because there might be an item here, so... Right. New stage, new challenges. Guess it'll never come easy, huh? Okay, if I could just basically not have to do this whole thing, that would be nice. Because I know once I get to the boss, there will be, at least on the other path, there are reliable ways to get a lot of money, and thus extra lives. Right. Okay, and go. Okay, that was incredibly scary. I want to do the rest like this. At least I got knocked into the wall. Oh, secret path up there? Alright, I'll trust you, Mr. Skeleton Man, but you'd better not be betraying me here. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I was making it out to be worse than it really was. As per usual. Okay, these guys are harder to deal with, it feels like, since we don't have a character with similar invincibility now. We'll always have Zangetsu, though. Okay, there we go. At least we're really building up those... Have we seen one of those in this game before? I don't know, but it's cool. You know what I think is a really cool concept in game design? When something can simultaneously be an obstacle or a benefit, a tool and an obstacle, an ally and an enemy. I've been playing a bit of Celeste lately, and some rooms have like a challenge where you can get the special extra collectible, but you have to do it without, you know, using X ability or doing... So you have to, for example, there are strawberries that disappear if you use the dash move. If we want to get that armor upgrade, we need the Miriam Smash. That's not the Miriam Smash. I guess we'll just have to kill our weakest character. Zori Zangetsu. There we go. Because once we get this upgrade, it's permanent. We'll never have to grab it again. Oh. We might have to if we let Miriam die, so let's absolutely prevent that. Okay, die already? Thank you. I wonder if there's any secrets in here. I guess not. I don't see us getting to the next checkpoint with our current health, but... Okay, let's give it a good old try anyway. Right, the Tullahan heads could become a problem if they come in that quickly. I don't have enough weapons energy to deal with them now. At least they have the courtesy to spawn from the side of the room you're furthest from. I guess that's fair. Right, if it's all down to jumping, we need Miriam, I think. Well, this part is surprisingly tricky. What if we do that? We missed the heal on the other side of the room, but... Okay, checkpoint. See, this is what I wanted. And now we're back to the same place where we always respawn when we do the boss. So it looks like the paths have properly reconverged. And also money. I wonder how badly I can cheese this room with cheeseful. Pretty bad, to be honest. Unless you die. Sorry, Jeeble. Honestly, I'm just messing around here anyway. I'm not gonna go do a serious attempt on the boss without the whole gang. Unless I have to. I mean, we have 4 lives in reserve. I'm just stoked we're here. We got a new permanent upgrade. I am, as they say, on cloud 9. Okay, what's the best combo here? Probably Alfred Shield plus Miriam? Probably should have grabbed that, but... Once we see the shield fade, we should switch to Alfred and put it back. There we go, we have that life back. Ah, this room. This is a good room. Wanted to see if I could cheese this room too. I could a little bit. You just have to make sure you don't get hit. Actually, maybe it's not cheesing if it actually takes skill, but... I don't know if cheesing it necessarily means you do it without skill. It just means you do it in a way that's not intended. Or perhaps exploitative. This one is also way easier to reach, but everyone is at full health, so it's pointless to do so. I actually wonder how hard the boss is gonna be, or is gonna not be. Oh right, Jeeble also can destroy walls. That's something he shares with Robert. Haha, but Miriam can still get under there. You can't stop Miriam. Anyway, we are in a good position now. This boss might take a few attempts, as always, but I feel pretty hopeful. I do like the big axe. I went back to grab the heart and took another hit because of that, and I didn't even get the heart. I guess. All right. It's like a little reunion here. Hi, Grummery. Okay, that still definitely kills you. Well, now we don't have Alfred's shield, so we actually have to do this with skill. To be fair, I still don't really know what to do about the insect trail, and it doesn't look like... well, I call it insect trail, but who knows what it is. Well. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get out of that. When you're cornered like that, I'm not sure what to do. Like, that guy just needs to be gone, it feels like. Alright, so it looks like the weather tomorrow might be just as bad as today. 33 degrees, it says, so that's worrying. Oh, she really pushed me into a corner there. It's fine. Ah, yeah, that's the one we want. Didn't grab the money that time, that's bad, but... Ugh. Losing a character this early kind of sucks. It already feels like it isn't a real attempt anymore, but we need to at least try. Because if we don't, we actually start to slowly run out of lives, you know? Well. I'm getting knocked all the way down, and not just in the sense of a game, but also in terms of motivation. Like, I kind of just want to restart from the checkpoint once I get a new life. Yeah, that's one thing I will never really get used to in games like this, is the completely static jump arc. I know it incentivizes planning ahead, but I don't like planning ahead. It's a platformer, I want to be reactive, you know? If I wanted to plan, I'd play a puzzle game. Hey, back to Murder! Thank you for the subscription and welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I am being bad at video games right now. Mega fan. I got it. What else is new? Good point. I guess not much has changed when it really comes down to it. But yeah, this is, I don't know if you know this, but this is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. It's one of those retro-inspired games, except it's inspired by Castlevania, so it's designed to make you hate yourself. Indeed, I know. Although this one is very well made. It's just, so there are two conventions in classic Castlevania that I really dislike. But first, watch the Alfred dance. But anyway, Alfred is gonna commit suicide now because he's alone. So there's two design concepts that are unique to classic Castlevania, and one is that once you jump, you're set on an arc. Mario can readjust himself, Mega Man can readjust himself, but characters from Castlevania cannot. Once you've jumped, that arc is gonna go exactly as it looks. No matter how hard you may press the button or try to change directions, this arc will be this arc. You're essentially stuck to it. That's one. And two, when enemies hit you, you get knocked back. Also on a stuck arc you can't get out of, so basically these two factors make a recipe for pain. like in real life, pretty much. But realism isn't always a good thing, you know? Yeah, that's an interesting thing about classic Castlevania, that has generally stayed, you know, stayed in the past. Because a lot of people don't like that sort of thing, but this game was like, you know what? We sure love that nonsense. Yeah, so this game lets you continue on until you've lost all your characters, but it often feels kind of pointless if you've lost one. It's why you don't slowly bleed out when shot in Call of Duty. And then you have to go through recovery and relearn to walk before you can fight another match. Indeed, that would be unfun. You know a guy's cool when he's walking with his arms crossed like this. He's so he thinks he's really cool, this guy. It's probably because he's called Jeeble. And when you're called Jeeble, you have to compensate for that lame name. But hey, he can turn into a bat, so that compensates for it a bit. Because he's actually just Alucard under a different name, basically. But Alucard is copyrighted, so yeah. Alright, we're back at the boss. And we're going to lose horribly. Alright. Hi again, Grammary. Go ahead and kill me with endless streams of bullets. I still like her design, though. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the... What is that? Insect swarm? Whatever it is. Just aggressively switching characters and trying to do enough damage that... Aw, come on. So you get to keep going, but the boss kind of resets. So it feels kind of pointless to keep trying. It's like, can I just go back to the checkpoint with all my characters, please? I guess the idea is to not give up, because you can still win even with the limited pool of other characters. But... And the boss does keep some of the damage you've done. So I guess there is that. But now we've lost our shield man. I don't really see us getting very far. We'll give it a good old try, though, anyway. Oh, that was a bad mistake. Should not have switched to Zangetsu there. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. Alright, I think what I need to learn here is how to avoid those bug creatures. The swarm, whatever that is. How do I avoid it? Like, how could I avoid that while also avoiding the green stuff? Because it's not in my nature to instantly say, this is unfair, but I don't get it either. In fact, I don't get it so much that my voice is dying. Oh no, Luigi stole a robot. You know, I'm actually playing an alternate version of the game now where you play as the characters from the first game, but in the second game, one of your characters is a robot just like that, but it's controlled by a dog called Hachi. It's very cute. I see, where am I supposed to stand? It feels like the entire screen is just a mess there. So you can see why I'm a bit confused as to how to handle that part. Like, I was able to make it work with Hachi. Because Hachi has a special move that makes him immortal for a short time, which, wow, that's very useful. When it comes to 2D platformers, you're like a granny. You assume when you're playing a game, you're playing the Mario. Yeah. Jimmy, are you playing the Mario again? On your Nintendo? That is my best old person voice. Yeah, you can't stand on this for too long, so that makes me a bit anxious. Seeing the floor crumble underneath you. Terrifying. I still partially want to just cheese this room, but I think I probably shouldn't. Okay, as long as you pick the right moment, you can cheese a good part of it. No one is injured because I did that part perfectly. Very happy about that. Sometimes she slides a bit too far. It's a problem. I hate it when I try to grab stuff from one of these candles, then it falls on the ground below me. Alright. Whole team at full health. Go on, Gremory, bring it. We'll still lose, but at least we'll lose with a full party. See, I have no idea how to get around what just happened there. I am fully befuddled. See, oh, it just turns back around. I thought I was going around it nicely, but nope. But that is a beautiful pixel moon. I stand by that. That is a very good looking pixel moon. You need to find that if you pay attention, there's, I think, always one safe spot. Or maybe there isn't. But I'm having some trouble actually finding it every time. Oh, should have healed Alfred. Too late now. Jeeble is a much weaker character against the boss, because standing at a distance from her is very useful. Because he keeps creating those projectiles that fly around her. And also those, once again, bugs, question mark, whatever they are, that trail across the screen in a merciless fashion. Yeah, I don't think we can do this with just Alfred. Sorry, Alfred, you're gonna die. Alfred is only really good as a support character, I'm afraid. Yeah, with this room, just keep moving. Don't be afraid, but don't be, don't get lax either. Just stay on the move, but stay calm. I'm never very good at the whole staying calm thing. I get tense pretty easily. We keep not finding any good sub-weapons for Zangetsu, because I think the increased attack power could be a big game changer. Like if we got her down by half just by dealing repeated damage, and we could have killed her with the Zangetsu buff that he can give to other characters. But I can't seem to find it. Alright, well, the whole party is here again, and we got an essentially infinite amount of tries, so let's just keep trying. I wonder if the final boss is gonna be different, or if it's gonna be Mothman again. Okay, so I think the problem is it feels tempting to always throw caution to the wind because of this attack. Right? That. I never know what to do about it. Oh, that was a very bad start to all that. Alright, well, there that is. Now, if only we could... Because we had a few attempts where we could really deal some damage on her. But it almost feels random whether or not you even have a safe spot. Like, I keep trying to pay attention as to where safe spots are, but then I don't see them at all. Hey, Megallians, welcome back. Oh, don't worry, the salt levels are extreme. Basically, I'm having some trouble with this boss that I haven't had before with this party. And the main problem is, so, she does this attack, right? Where a path of bugs or little creatures moves across the screen and stays there for a while. And if you're in that path, you take tons of damage. And nothing protects you against it, except Hachi's invincibility, which we don't have. The problem is, and now this problem is more glaring, I don't know how to avoid that attack if we don't have Hachi. Like, I don't know what... Because it always, no matter what I do, it seems to hit me. That's basically it. And that's not even the salt talking, like, oh, it's so hard to avoid, boo-hoo. I actually don't quite understand how to avoid it. Like, if I'm bad at it, that's fine. I'm completely at peace with being bad at it. But I'd like to know how or why I'm bad at it. Like, what's going wrong there? That's mainly what I'd like to know. So yeah, that's where I'm basically at. I've done this boss a few times now. And we might be having an infinite amount of tries here, so it's not like it's a problem to die a few times. But I'm a bit puzzled as to what exactly is going wrong. Like, is it just a matter of get good? Or is there something I'm not understanding here? Alright, now we have Zangetsu's special power, at least. I hope it'll make some kind of a difference. So, seems like the only hope is Jeeble. Is that the bat's name? Yeah, that might be it, actually. Like, Jeeble is... yeah, that's his name. Jeeble is just about the only person who seems to be able to avoid this, but... The Hachi tech... Well, there he goes. The Hachi technique is basically a cheese, and avoiding him with, Jeeble is also a cheese. So the problem is, what's actually the right way to avoid that, right? Yeah, so you can understand I'm a bit confused. I don't know how to deal with this boss. And it's frustrating because I didn't have many problems with her on my other playthroughs. Because Hachi. So yeah, I'll have to figure something out with that thing. I think one of the clues is diving under this platform here. Yeah, see, how was I supposed to get away from that? Well, ruined. Necessary salt. But yeah, so that's basically the situation as it stands now. I don't know what to do about this boss with the current party setup. Because sometimes, some attempts I try to be really careful, and then it feels like that isn't rewarded at all. Like, oh, you completely step aside and the bugs just go, whoops, we're in your path after all. And it makes me wonder what the right way to do it is. I think I mentioned this, but I have an endless amount of patience for challenges that I understand the nature of. But very little patience when I don't even understand what the challenge is. Like, that's one of my major frustrations. Does it start the same way every time? Starts on the right, then down and up and leaving the bottom left area? It seems just... I haven't looked too closely at it, but it seems random from what I can see. I'll have to watch more closely this time. Oh, great. We were doing excellently, and then everyone took unnecessary damage. Yeah, let's see if there is indeed an easily discernible pattern to this. Because there have been times where I avoided it, but those felt like complete and total luck. That's the problem. I don't know exactly what I'm doing right or wrong. Now everyone is low health, so... That's not very promising for the next few attempts. It did the same pattern? Alright, so I need to just learn where to stand. I'll need to look very carefully where I can safely stand after the first time then. Because now diving under the platform works sometimes, but I think the color might be a determining factor as well. Well. Well, we only have Miriam on low health, so this is not gonna be successful. But at least we could use this attempt to check out the patterns one more time and see if we can learn anything. Hopefully. So I think the color might determine... Okay, what if am I safe here from this pattern? Yes. Okay. Interesting. Then you need to get out of here because she... Okay, this one you're safe on the higher platforms, right? Actually, quite the opposite. You're safe on the lower platforms, right? I need to... Okay. I think that looking at the patterns is gonna be our path to victory here. Save areas, bottom left, bottom right, top left, middle, bottom left. I think that's the pattern for the first attempt after a game over. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. It's kind of hard to keep to that once you're actually in the heat of the fight though. Now if we could get to the boss without too many scratches, that would be nice. I think one of my major flaws is I am way too eager to do damage. You know, you know that old moniker, the best defense is a good offense. That's usually my strategy. Like if I kill it before it can attack me. Ugh. I should have remembered who had the most health and who didn't. I probably could have won that just by tanking everything. If I had just been a bit more aware of who had how much health. Well. See, that's another one. How do I avoid this? How do I avoid getting hit by that? Well, we're just gonna keep on trying. Because I absolutely do not want to redo that stage. Okay, considering the fact we lost Alfred already, let's just do some Jeeble cheese here. Bat cheese, my favorite. Haha! Shot it out of midair. But yeah, that's the most important thing. We gotta keep gathering those delicious one-ups so we can keep trying. Because as long as we can keep trying, there's hope. Alright, let's go again. Let's try to keep an eye on the patterns this time, because I think there's something to be learned about the pattern based on the color. The problem is green, I've seen a few times now, seems to do, I think it's not necessarily the exact pattern. I'm explaining this terribly, but this is a pattern that goes from top to bottom, or bottom to top, I think. Or rather, it keeps the middle safe. So, no. This one keeps the side, I think. Yeah, this one keeps the side safe. Okay. This one keeps the middle safe, except it doesn't this time. Okay, see, that's the... I don't know when the... I think it's decided by which side she's on, when I'm thinking about it now. At least, probably. Which side she's on. That's what we're gonna speculate. So if she's on the right, the left gap is gonna be safe from purple. And if she's on the left, the right side is gonna be safe from purple. And if she's on the right, the middle is safe after green. And if she's on the left, the middle is dangerous after green. Is that correct? We're gonna test out this speculation. Okay, so purple, so we go to the left gap here. Okay, that seems correct. Okay, orange. What does orange do again? Hey Clive, welcome to the stream. You're lurking, alright. I'm salting right now. And enjoy your food. Hopefully there's not too much salt in it. Alright, just Jeeble now. I don't think we have a Jeeble's chance in hack, but... Yeah, so... I hadn't factored in the orange she does. Okay, so purple means we can hide to the left, right? Okay, yes. Okay, green means on the left, middle is dangerous. Yeah, okay. So you need to hide in the bottom left again. Wait, so, Hum. Well, I guess it's just gonna be a whole lot of pattern learning from here on out. It feels a little bit frustrating though, because these are things you need to know, you can only know after the fact, right? So I hesitate to call a game unfair, but isn't this a bit trial and error? Please, if it's not, I'm happy to accept that. I just don't see it, basically. Okay, no one is hurt because we actually did pretty well there. One of these attempts, I'm gonna slide right off the edge and there will be salt like there has never been seen before. Right, so do we go for avoiding her mostly again and trying to learn the pattern? Or do we, now that we have all four, do we get super zealous again and just wail on her? Because that's my go-to, as you know. Okay, so either the middle is going to be... Okay, now the bottom... Okay, the bottom nothing apparently. Whoop, really bad, really bad, really bad. Okay, almost everyone is almost dead. Ugh. I didn't expect her to move up there. This room is still a complete puzzle to me as to how to avoid the guys who come in from behind if you don't happen to have the right way to kill them. That was a bad way to articulate it, but basically, if one's in front of you and one's behind you, it feels like you can't get out of that without getting hit. Not without flying over them or jumping over them. When you said bottom, you meant bottom platforms on the left and right. Oh yeah, I got that, but well, I can't respond to it in time because it looks like it changes. So basically the side of the room she's on seems to have an influence on what the attack is. And that always throws me off. But I'll try to keep a close eye on your guidance this time, on the thing you typed back there. And see if I can make it work that way. The problem is I also need to... I was trying it at first, but then I panicked. And lost the groove a lot. So I'll try that again, one more time. Yeah, this room is yet another one that I haven't quite figured out yet. I'll keep an eye on what you said here. And I'll try to not rush it this time, even though it is always tempting to do so. Because you have to forget, she's also quite hard to avoid by herself, even without these... Okay, it was not top left that time. So the pattern probably changed. So I can't rely on what we saw last time, basically. Wait a minute. It's risky, and we're probably gonna take damage here, but I really need that extra... I need that, basically. Yeah. Alright, I blame it on Raven. Fair enough. Now, but you were mostly right. It's just that it seems to change. So you can't really be blamed for it either way. I don't think it's completely the same every time. Yeah, I miss Hachi a lot too. Yeah, we've reached that famous stage you get to where you start doing way worse than before because you're frustrated. And now we have to cross that entire valley of low-skilled BS before we're finally back up to where we were again. Yeah, if only Hachi were here, he would help us through this battle, no problem. I might actually look up a strategy guide in a bit, just because I'm genuinely curious if it's just remember the color, or if it's just completely random. Because if it is remember the color, then the first time is definitely trial and error. Which I don't approve of. I've been stuck on this boss for a ridiculous amount of time, by the way. Didn't get out of the way in time. What an absolute waste. Yeah, it's not gonna work with one character. Let's just return to the checkpoint here. And let's not make a really dumb mistake at the very start this time. Because that really takes the wind out of your sails, just having the attempt be ruined before it even starts. And that happens a lot because the walk to the boss room is always such a nightmare. Right. We really want the extra attack power for Zangetsu, I think. Why is it not in there now? That's weird. Well, I can't predict anything about the boss. I'm gonna keep losing, you know? That's the problem. Okay, so I don't know if this is the one that's going over the middle or not. Well, now we're starting with basically no weapons energy, so... It's really weird how some bosses are indeed a lot easier with this party setup, and some I just seem to I can't even speak English anymore. Should I just continue in Dutch? Don't think that would work either, but... No, come on! Dutch only stream now due to salt levels, yeah. It hurts especially when you get so close, you know? Yeah, now this room is just gonna BS me out of a reasonable attempt. I'm just doing the Alfred dance before I die. Almost walked right off the edge there. Lily says the boss's hands choreograph which attack it'll do in advance. Did you know that? Oh! Okay, so Chloe, one thing I've been sitting on right now is she shows a color, and I thought the color indicates the pattern. But it's actually the positioning of her hands that shows the pattern. Because in that case, I want to know which what gesture means safe and which does not. But that is a good point. See, I think I was misled because I keep looking at the color. But the color probably only tells us which orb attack she's gonna use following it then. Basically, I'm seeing a signal and I'm interpreting it wrong. I'll have to look at Grimory's hands again carefully. Even if I do know where the attacks go, though, it's still a very rough battle. But that is very good advice, thank you. I'll see if I can make that work. Because we are reaching levels of salt that are dangerous. I might have to start saying really bad words in Dutch. You know, we've reached a certain point when that happens. Okay, well. I'll try to watch the hands carefully this time and ignoring the color and looking at the positioning or something. So maybe she is guiding the stream of enemies, the stream of insects with the hands. So both up will be below a save, both down will be something like that. I'm just gonna... Okay, so that's both up, so below will be safe, yes? Not exactly, so that doesn't tell me anything yet. See, now they're both up. One is down, one is up. So bottom right should be safe, right? If that's a correct interpretation. Okay, yes. Okay, now top should be safe. Okay. Okay, that was actually really good advice, Clive and Lily. Thank you. Okay, now down should be safe. Darn it. Even with that information, there's just so much crap on the screen all at once. But yeah, the hands are a good tip. I think I'll try to pay more attention to that. Because yeah, it seems like a hand up means the stream goes through the upper platform and lower platform. But it's kind of hard to tell exactly how it goes, because there's not... Well, there are basically 4 levels here, right? That's the problem. Uh-oh, bottom should be dangerous now. See, bottom right is this part specifically, so it's, well... Oh yeah, I want to ask as well, is this room just complete BS? Or is there a way to get around getting hit by those guys? Because this room looks like utter and total BS, to be honest. Like, you can fly over it with G-Ball, but otherwise it seems completely impossible to do. Without getting hit, that is. But I'm probably just missing something. Yeah, that's something that definitely gets tedious after a while, is slow-moving platforms you have to wait for. It becomes tempting to just jeeble cheese your way through it, but... Ah yes, just drop the money. Not like I wanted it. Alright, let's try this again and try to pay some attention to the hands even more. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that one, that was really bad. Yeah, you need to be in there real fast or it doesn't work. Take damage to get a heal. Very pointless. I've been stuck on this boss for like an hour now or more. Horrible. Both hands up, middle of save. Yeah, you're right. It takes me a long. I should just stop talking. I can't even speak English anymore. I have lost the ability. But yeah, I could generally figure out what it meant when one of the hands was up. But yeah, both hands up really threw me off for a while there, and continues to do so. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Lily. I'll try to stick to that. I'm afraid I've already ruined my attempt, though. When she finishes indicating her attack, she'll move to where you were standing when she started the attack. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. That's actually also very useful. Thank you. Right, I'll try to be extra careful about not getting hit by her attacks. What tends to happen is I fail... I'll fail the attack and take 3 hits in a row, because once you get hit by that swarm attack, you're in serious trouble. And I'll start to get stressed out and start to deal... like, start to focus completely on damage and get hit even more. One thing that is worth doing, if you can't react to it fast enough, is to just spam character swap when her arms are up. Oh, that is a pretty good one, yeah. There's usually a lot of garbage in the way, is the problem. But that is a very good tip. I'll try to do that if I can't see it in time. Thank you for all the good advice. I really do appreciate it. It's just always so hard to apply in the heat of the moment, you know? Yeah, the main problem after that is the orbs. Yeah, what I keep doing now is, go, like you mentioned, you should go away from the both hands up was middle, right? I should probably try to remember it instead of depending on the chat, but it is very nice just to have it written somewhere. But yeah, this room also, Lily. Do you happen to have an idea how to not get hit in this room? Because I don't get it at all. It might be 30 degrees Celsius brain right now talking, but I can't figure it out for some reason. But yeah, Alfred is a big help against the orbs. No! I wanted to use Alfred's shield. I could have totally won that one. Oh, right. Use Miriam's long range. That's a good one. Problem is they walk back, right? So you basically need to bait them into... Right. Well. Like, this is the worst, is when you get really close. You had an attempt that clearly you could have won, but... Yeah. Guess there's no use in salting over it even more, but... Salting is what I do best. Oh, whoops. I misread that one very badly. I hate that she moved out of the way there. Could have totally had a very good cycle on her if she had just not done that. All right, well we'll get there. Forgot to turn that back on. Whoops. That almost was really bad. But right, so use Miriam's long range to kill the right side. Max, then just outrun the left one. Right, that makes sense. I'll try that. The problem is that takes some time. And when I'm on a second attempt of the boss, like in one run, I tend to want to get back there as quickly as possible, so I still have the groove, shall we say. Like, I'm not a big fan of how some rooms seem designed to delay you from getting to the boss. Like, when there's a room before the boss, you know, just let me get to the boss. I already reached the boss, don't make me do all this stuff again. Not a fan of that. And now I'm committed, like I can't, it's already past 10 PM, but I can't stop the stream now. Alright, let's try this again. Fresh try. No freaking out. You know the level 5 where I started at this stream went exceptionally well. I just blazed through it. Then the second one was suddenly a lot harder, and now this one is even harder somehow. Like, it was the kind of reversed in initial playthroughs. Okay, both up. There you go. That was frustrating. I wouldn't have made it without your help, Lily. Thank you very much. Right, that probably got a bit too salty. Sorry about that. You know what I think? I think I'm gonna take a quick, Nice. Kind of a reflection of how they, I love all the little scenes. Anyway, I think I might be running low on water, so I'm gonna do a quick hydration break. You know, I need a separate preparing screen for hydration breaks. Right, I'm not sure what you mean by denying desperation attacks with Zangetsu. Like with the gargoyle thing on the first level, if you slash its head, as Zangetsu, as it's charging to you, you'll slice it in half instead of smashing into the wall. Oh, nice! I had no idea you could do that. That's very cool. I'll look that up at some point, or you can send me a video. That would be nice. Anyway, quick water break. Be back in a few moments. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully with a lot less salt, thanks to the water I just had. Anyway, so it would be nice if we could at least get to the end of this episode, this stream. No guarantees, but that would be nice. Aha, checkpoint. It definitely feels like maybe I should take more breaks during streams, because I always feel a lot better after taking a break. Like, I tend to just not drink very much after having my coffee, and that's probably not healthy. You know what I think is interesting about this stage? We only had the version with the swarming bugs one time, because that was the episode 1 final boss. But that kind of added a very interesting dynamic to the level that is now completely gone. Whoops. Larger enemies can't just be run into with that. There we go. Although if the alternate path proves to be bothersome, I might just go back to the start of the stage and take the easier path. It would be nice if there was some power-up or something here. Wow, this room is just a gauntlet, isn't it? Ah. That's so close to the end. Maybe I should just Jeeble cheese the whole thing. I almost Jeeble died there. Okay, rushing it won't help us one little bit. But taking it too slow. You sent me a link on Discord? Okay, nice. I'll have a look-see very soon. That's how easy this room could have been if I had just been a bit more focused. Well, hey, checkpoint, so haha. Don't think we can reach the next one with just Jeeble, but that's fine. Okay, what's the best way to do this? We're injured, so life-stealing a couple of enemies is probably a good idea. Oh, another one. Well, I think we all knew that was gonna happen, but it was fun to try it with just Jeeble anyway. These are situations where you really miss Zangetsu's upgraded death. Okay, I'm trying to rush through this, and that's not helping me. The new things they added to the old characters, it's been so long since I played Curse of the Moon 1, and you probably played it a bit more than I did, so you can probably tell those things apart a bit better. So what did they add to the old characters? I'm actually pretty interested to hear that. Jeeble is just about the only character who can save himself from a fall like that. Catching the boomerang as Miriam gives you +1 weapon power. Hitting stuff with a wand gives you a chance of getting 1 weapon's power. Numbing stuff as a bat gives you HP. You know, I don't know why, but for some reason I thought that was in Curse of the Moon 1 too. It felt so natural, I didn't even notice it was new. Shows you how much I know. Yeah, that's very cool. Maybe that would have been a good opportunity to give Miriam something new, but... Alright, new checkpoint. Still 3 lives in reserve, so... not too bad. You mean the freeze plus big axe? Alfred's freeze plus Miriam's big axe attack? Yeah, that was a very powerful one. But it takes so much prep work that I think it's fair that it's as powerful as it is. Because you need two fairly rare things. Including giving up Alfred's... There I go again, calling him Albert. Giving up Alfred's very useful shield attack, so... I don't know why I felt the need to do that. It's a waste of weapons energy, but... Sometimes you just want to kill something, you know? His electric homing projectiles. Oh, right. I have seen those a total of exactly once in this game. They instant kill all of the first few bosses? Is that true? I don't think I ever managed to get one of those to the boss, so... They home in on the boss and then sit on top of them, and each hit it does about as much damage as a Miriam axe. Whoa. Well, that one is similarly rare, so I guess it makes sense. Like I mentioned, I've seen it only once this entire game. Okay. Are we about to hit the boss here? Alright, we're going to the boss. Guys, we're going to the boss. Okay, renewable 1-up. It'll be interesting to see how I can make this boss work. Oh, if Alfred was alive right now, we could do the OP combo. Huh. This must be a strange experience for Miriam. Okay, that's very good. Jeebel's power is kind of similar to Zangetsu, upgraded Zangetsu, in the sense that he's good at defeating enemies from below, so enemies that approach him from above. But when enemies approach him from below, that happens. But yeah, we're here, and I'm very happy that we are. That stage wasn't too bad either. Mwahahaha. Okay, that knocks him down in one go. Nice. Miriam's increased mobility is very nice here, but her attack speed is a problem. And she also can't defend herself from below. It's just about only Hachi who can do that, and of course, Alfred. Alfred should make this first phase trivial, in theory. Alright, let's do this again. Man, wow, I had so much trouble with grammary. Sometimes you just get into a bad rhythm, you know? I use that phrase a lot, but it's true. You start to get into bad habits. Like you learn bad responses to certain patterns. Yeah, when you're standing here, you're essentially invincible against the bullets. Unless you time it wrong while the one right in front of you attacks, but we don't talk about that happening until it does. And we hope it does not. Yeah, these, so the upper ones become the big problem because you have to indeed attack them from below, which means you put yourself up higher up, which means you put yourself in a dangerous position. Might have to switch to another character just to prevent our best eye destroyer from dying. Uh-oh. You're losing the groove of it. Oh, wasn't sure how to save myself from that, I'm afraid. Yeah, that's a bit... Oof. Oof. I feel like I could have won that. I feel like I could have won that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how this is, again, the same boss. So how is this gonna pan out? And how does this tie, again, into the lore of Ritual? If it does at all. Okay, so first we attack the bottom left and bottom right eyes again. Because we can. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Ow. That's not good. And at the worst possible time, I get an itchy nose. You know how that goes. It's the tension of the moment. I did say Alfred would trivialize this phase, but then I proceeded to not use him because it costs so much weapons energy. But we might as well just do it now. Get a good attempt out of this. Oh, that doesn't work? Okay. Not quite sure how to avoid that attack, I'm afraid. But the first attempts are already going well enough that I think we'll be beating this pretty soon. No problem. I'm not, I don't see any insurmountable challenge here. Like I did with, Gremory. Mwahaha. At first it's also pretty easy to deal with them until they start spawning a lot and then it becomes really hard. Oh, whoops, I kind of wasted all my weapons energy on trying to heal Jibo, not realizing that it would cost me the ability to use the shield. All comes from the same pool, after all. So we probably don't want to do that unless we really need Jibo. I feel like he's less useful in the second phase here. Yeah, now we're two very severely injured, low health bar people. Probably not gonna go well, but... Let's see, how do you avoid that? This is yet another one of those infamous conundrums here. Old man hits Demon Eye for 5 minutes until it finally dies. We don't get back the weapons energy fast enough. Yeah, it might be better to just return to the checkpoint if it's just Alfred, because, oh boy, it takes a while, doesn't it? And in the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I think we can probably do this. Alright, we shouldn't be worried to use the shield in the first phase. And we'll just tank some damage in the second one and just wail on him with our characters and probably take him down that way. Hopefully. Okay, 2 down. I feel like it's worthwhile to attack with Alfred just because of the weapon's energy we actually get back. I was really hoping it would actually die, so the projectiles would all disappear, but whatever. Oh, probably activated that too early, but fine. Okay, I think I have a basic idea of how to better avoid that. Basically, don't move too much all at once. That's basically it. No, don't switch the characters that are about to die. We've made this mistake before. Okay. Easy peasy. Got her. I like that even the bad ending has a good ending conclusion. With the strength of his comrades in his heart, Zangetsu was able to save Dominique. As they celebrated together at daybreak, they shined brighter than shooting stars. They took a moment of respite before returning to where their injured comrades, Robert and Hachi, were waiting. However, at that moment, Dominique noticed a strange light emanating from the moon. Oh, So, could you theoretically get... Does this also unlock episode final if you do this one first? Because it seems like this also unlocks episode final. Anyway, that was great fun trying it with the other characters. There were a few moments of salt, let's not deny it, but it was really cool to see how the Curse of the Moon 1 characters worked in these levels. And they definitely made certain things more challenging and others less challenging. So that's the situation. Look at this, look at this. Hachi on Miriam's lap. It's adorable. It is adorable. This is a lot to take in. You say a hostile army is advancing as we speak? Unfortunately, that's the truth of it. The demons seized control and are using them as pawns in their invasion. No matter the enemy, we will cut them down. None can stand against our strength. I concur. To press our advantage, we must be the first to strike. Let us prepare to embark. This army you're talking about, just where are they advancing from? The enemy army is advancing from their base. On the moon! Wow! So we managed to finish episode EX, and I think we should probably leave it there and start episode final next time. Right, that took a bit more effort than I expected, but we made it through. That's episode 1 and 2 and EX down, and just the final episode, and I think the solo Sangetsu episode as well, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by, thanks as always to Magallians, thanks to Back to Murder for stopping by, thanks to Clive and Lily for stopping by, and Lily, thanks to you in particular for all the good advice, that was a big help. Might still be fighting Gremory right now if you hadn't said something. So thanks for the help, and I hope you will all join me next time. Regarding next week, it's officially my vacation, so I might stream, but I might also not. I'll basically let that be decided by whatever I feel like. Basically, I'm not gonna pressure myself to stream on Tuesday like I usually do. Just gonna see how everything turns out. So next week, vacation week, might still be streamed, so stay tuned. And I guess we'll see. There will probably be some multiplayer stuff. Maybe we'll make a quick start on the final episode, who knows. I love to be non-committal about it. But hey, this was great fun so far. Thanks to everyone who stopped by and gave lots of good advice, and I hope to see you all next time. Have a good night. Bye bye.